Hey, Ronnie, you're a guy, right?
Last time I checked.
Okay, cool. I've got some breaking sports news for you next.
I love sports news.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Men Are So Smart. I'm Lou Gallagher.
I'm Corvette Ronnie.
On the show today, we have breaking sports news.
Hot off the presses. Facebook has exclusive rights to 25 Major League Baseball games this season.
This is big.
Woo!
This is really big.
Facebook will get exclusive rights to stream 25 afternoon Major League Baseball games, starting with the one on April 4th between the Phillies and the Mets.
I'll take the Mets in that one.
Yeah, I think I would too. This isn't the first time a platform has aired baseball games. They started live streaming some back in May of 17.
I don't remember that.
I don't either. But this will be the first time a U.S. Major League has granted a social network sole rights to broadcast games. Sole rights.
Okay, more of the story. And by exclusive, they mean exclusive. Not even users subscribing to the league's MLB TV service get access. Fans can watch the games on the MLB Live show page on Facebook Watch, which will be globally available aside from select international markets, according to a press release. Each of the 25 Facebook exclusive games will be in the afternoon, typically at 1 p.m. or 4 p.m. Eastern, so no prime time yet, but they'll be produced by the MLB for a look and feel fans are familiar with. But they're also the MLB's first digital-only broadcasts, and every team is on board. All 30 major league clubs unanimously approved the big deal.
Huh. And on top of the live broadcast, Major League Baseball will also release extra content on Facebook Watch, like on-demand highlights for every regular season game, as well as a weekly recap highlights for each team. Late last year, sources told Sports Business Journal that Facebook would like to spend a few $1 billion
Chump change.
on sports streaming deals, and given that Amazon paid $50 million for Thursday night NFL games a year ago. Yeah, that's nothing. The Major League Baseball arrangement might be investing in a market the social network already had a foothold in. It's unclear how much the Major League Baseball deal cost Facebook.
Well, it opens up the door for a lot of things.
Yes. Wow.
Every sport. Why wouldn't they embrace this technology?
Yeah.
Is Facebook that big? Yeah.
The only thing that seems, because I've had the NFL package before,
Okay.
where you get every single NFL game, blacked out or otherwise, you get it.
Mm-hmm.
So this seems like if you don't get it and you belong to MLB TV,
Which I do. I'll tell you more.
and you're not getting this game, that seems like that's a problem.
Yeah. Well, they're usually blacked out in your market. And I'll give you an example because this is really cool. My provider is T-Mobile. Each year for the last 2, they send me a notification that says you have been awarded this free membership with MLB TV. And what that allows me to do is watch every out-of-market game everywhere, unless it's being played in San Francisco or Oakland.
Right.
Because those would be competing markets.
Right.
Now, as a guy who's been a Yankee fan since I was 3 or 4 years old, used to listen to Yankee games on the radio in my grandpa's cellar back in New Jersey that stunk of Ballantine beer and cheap cigars. And he would puff, puff, puff away, I tell you. But we used to listen. And not only, I get to see every single Yankee game, unless they're playing the Giants or the A's.
Right.
And I could not be more thrilled. I can watch it on my phone from anywhere, and it's free. Now, this, as I understand it, would supersede that.
It kind of looks like it. Yeah.
Now, I will have a problem with that. But at the same time, Ron, I'm not paying for it.
True enough.
So I don't have much of a bitch.
That is true. You don't really have a dog in this fight, I don't think.
No. And, like I said, what about football?
Yeah.
That'd be next.
Yeah.
And basketball.
Yeah. Well, in basketball, with so many games, just like baseball, there are a lot of games in baseball. An awful
162.
lot. Yeah, an awful lot of games. And there's half that, I think, for basketball. There's 41 home games and 41 away,
82.
so 82 games. So still, that's a lot of games. It's not like, football with the, 16-week season. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out.
All right, next up, my favorite baseball player of all time.
Will Clark.
No, but man, did he have a sweet swing.
Will the Thrill.
Yeah.
Man, that was.
Is he your favorite baseball player?
No.
I can't help but notice that you've got
I got a Giants
cheap knockoff t-shirt.
You know what? I don't think I have a favorite. I was lucky enough to see, though, Orlando Cepeda, Gaylord Perry, Willie Mays, Willie McCovey. I've seen the most famous Giants ever.
Well, perhaps maybe the most famous of all Yankees, at least in my lifetime.
Iconic, certainly.
A mint 1952 Topps trading card featuring Hall of Famer Mickey Mantle is in mint condition, and it's expected to fetch an estimated $3.5 million when it heads to the auction block later this month, the most expensive card ever sold, according to Forbes magazine. Ronnie, I have a Mickey Mantle baseball card.
Do you really?
I do. And it is in pristine condition.
Wow.
Yeah, and I follow it all the time.
It's probably not a 52, though.
It is not. It is not. It's a 61, though.
Oh, well, still. Those are going to be worth something.
Yep.
So they say here the mixed card could surpass the previous record set by 1910 Honus Wagner tobacco card set, which sold for $3.1 million in 2016.
Incredible.
The Mantle card's eye-popping pre-sale estimate is thanks to its rarity. It's one of only 6 1952 Topps Mantle cards to earn a mint 9 out of a 10 rating, according to Heritage Auctions.
It falls into the category of collectibles with broad appeal to all types of collectors and investors, says the head of Heritage's sports division. This card is Americana, and the appeal of it and desire to own one of the very few Topps examples is limitless. The Mantle card is owned by offensive guard turned professional sports card dealer Evan Mathis, who won the 2016 Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos, according to the magazine.
Mathis has been collecting rare cards all his life, and at one point owned 50,000 of them.
Wow.
5 years ago, he started selling high-end trading cards. I cannot keep as much as I buy, Mathis said. The last mint 1952 Mickey Mantle card was sold at public auction 12 years ago for $282,588. Low-grade Mantle cards of lesser quality could cost around $15,000. More than 2,000 1952 Topps Mantle cards of all grades are known to exist.
I find that interesting. How would they know that?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
How would they know how many are in existence?
that's true.
Well, Ivy said the collector's piece is for everyone, if you can afford it.
So not everyone.
You don't have to be an art collector to want to own a Warhol. You don't have to be a comic collector to want an Action Comics Superman #1. And you don't have to be a baseball card collector to want to own a 1952 Topps Mantle rookie card. Bidding begins March 28th, and the auction is April 19th and 20th.
Wow. Well, let's pool our money.
Okay, so that's $11.
So you've got $6.
which is nice.
You know what? My brother-in-law, my deceased brother-in-law, had an amazing baseball card collection that he passed on to my son.
Oh, wow.
So Vince has binders and binders and binders of baseball cards, Topps, Donruss, and Fleer.
Yeah.
He has complete sets of all three of them for about a 15-year period.
Holy cow.
And there are some, and they're complete sets.
Barry Bonds.
So you've got some rookie cards. I know for a fact he has rookie cards of Mark McGuire, Jose Canseco.
I'll give you the $5 for that.
Yeah. But there are some very iconic players that came up in the years that Bill was collecting cards. So there's probably some hidden gems in there if my son were ever, inclined to sell some cards.
I can tell you this. Anybody that's watching this right now, as a guy, and perhaps maybe even some girls, is saying to themselves the same thing. Man, I wished I'd have kept all the baseball cards I collected when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to them, Mom?
Yeah, Mom threw them away.
Yeah.
They just disappeared.
Yeah, if she'd have known.
Oh, yeah, she would have never thrown them away.
I used to put, honest to God, I used to put Willie Mays baseball cards in the sprockets of my bike.
Yep. Yep.
Roberto Clemente.
Yeah,
If I'd have only known.
And see, I was one of those guys. The stupid gum that came with them was awful.
Oh, I loved it.
It was always like stale.
Yeah, it was.
It was like,
Drink
chomping
it.
on,
Yep.
chomping on a brick to start
Crack.
off with. Yeah, but we used to just throw the gum away and then look at the cards. And that was really, God, that was a special time.
Got it, need it, got it, need it, got it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, it was a much simpler time then, wasn't it?
Wow.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Well,
When you could actually walk to the store as a kid by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ride your bike almost anywhere.
God, you know what? Just think if you could have a time machine and then go back and buy some of those cards. Like in 1952, go back there, buy every single Mickey Mantle card there is.
Yeah.
Because in 52, I'm sure he was a highly touted rookie.
Oh, he was.
But nobody knew.
No.
Nobody knew that he'd be,
I got an idea. You've got some PVC pipe right over there.
Yes.
And a motorcycle.
Yes.
If we wire it up to a movie theater or a church,
yes,
we might be able to go back in time.
I think we have the makings for a flux capacitor there.
I think we only need to go 72 miles an hour, and we can do this.
There could be a DeLorean underneath that cover over there.
You just never know.
Yeah.
I can pull magic. Nothing up my sleeve. Presto. All right. That brings us to the conclusion of another episode of Men Are So Smart, with breaking news about Facebook baseball and Mickey Mantle 1952 Topps trading cards worth over $3 million coming up at auction.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you got some information you enjoyed, and give us a thumbs up. Appreciate that. Give the show a like. And while you're there's a red button that says subscribe. If you would click on that, we would greatly appreciate it, Ronnie.
Yeah, unless you're President Trump, don't push the red button. No.
Not a good idea.
Yeah, or Kim Jong-un. Don't push the red button.
Not a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. I'm Lou Gallagher.
I'm Corvette Ronnie.
And we'll see you on the next Men Are So Smart. Bye-bye, everybody.
rolling, rolling.
Rolling on the river.
Yeah, them doggies rolling. Rolling, 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 right.
Hey!
Oh. Who?
Ronnie!
Is this thing going?
Yeah.
Oh, we're rolling?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess that's what you meant when you said rolling.
Yeah, rolling, rolling,
okay.
rolling.
Oh.
All right, we'll try it again. Let's see. That'll be a good outtake.